Hey, I'm Grant, and today I'm playing a game called White Knight. It was on sale for the Xbox Store, and I don't really have any idea quite what it is. I believe it's set in the 1930s, and its art style is, I imagine, like if you went into Photoshop and turn the contrast up all the way. So it's only blacks and whites, not grayscale. It's only like hard black and hard white, and it's essentially a game of manipulating light. You're some guy who like crashed, I believe, in an accident and is exploring some manor around him to get out of the storm. So let's see what it is. I have no idea how long it is, but we'll give it a shot.
Some nights are just pitch black, without stars, and without sleep. Dirty nights clinging to you like tar. Like this one night, back in 1938. Boston. The Great Depression tsunami was just sweeping over what was left of America. Misery, hunger, despair. Times are hard, they said. Times were worse than hard. And the bar was about to close. As far as I was concerned, this was just another intoxicated day drawing to an end. If only I knew.
I feel like this almost has like a Telltale-esque look to it. Okay, so I'm vaguely controlling here. So the art style is interesting. I think one thing that is unfortunate though is it's a cool idea, but it does make you notice a lot of the quality a lot more, I think. Just simple stuff like when there was the what's called side mirror on one of the cars, it was obviously like an octagon because you can see exact corners with this harsh coloring. And that's fine, I don't particularly mind. Because it probably ages well with this whole style. It's a cool idea, like I like that it's not like literally just like bright, was it light and dark? They do like some stylistic things, like the moon was black. Like I said, it does feel like there's essentially turned the contrast all the way up. But it's meant to be super like exclusionary because that, like how I have no idea what's to the like my right, or left, behind me. I don't even know what's in the car because it's all dark. I can only see to this small little window. And it feels like that's probably a good way to do that instead of say doing it in like a first-person HUD and restricting your vision that way. Because I assume that's what the game's going is. It's going to be spooky by the fact that you're just so limited on what you can see. You have a small window into the world. I can control my speed. I can slow down, I can speed up. For the most part, I'm not pressing anything to go straight here. And it's gently kind of pulling it. Bird's Bay. Mystic River. What is that? Isn't that the exact second episode of Supernatural? Where it's like they cross a bridge exactly like that and just like a ghost? Not the turn I expected. I thought what the trailer was that he hit another car.
Still echoing in my bones as the image of that girl coming out of nowhere surged back in my mind. Did I hit her? Was she dead? I couldn't remember. Thoughts were spinning in my head. I hope I didn't run her over. I hope she's still alive. Then, the pain. The terrible pain on my side. And this question. Where am I?
So I will note, it seems like the lights have colors. The lights on his car and the girl were colored. Not the light they give off, but you actually see the source of the light. Because the girl looked like green. And yeah, there's like a yellow tint there. It vaguely reminds me of another game I played, not for the channel, called Betrayer. Where they did something similar where it was all grayscale except for the color red. It's like those small little colors really mattered. Can I inspect anywhere, or? Guess not. What's interesting is I'm going to probably have situations where I lose where my character is, too. This definitely makes for a really effective way to lead you around, but like for all you know, like the thing in the bottom right there, that could be something. Like it could be something hidden in your vision the whole time. Ooh. That's kind of clever. Vesper Manor. Didn't ring a bell. My head was empty and painful.
I was trying to collect my thoughts, but the intense pain was scattering them like a bunch of dead birds. My fear of being wounded changed into an obsession. Was I about to die?
It's interesting because the way they render this, you get those like little almost like sparkling dots as the camera very subtly moves. I think that just is something that is always going to be that way, but it's like part of it looks really cool, part of it really bugs me. What's that statue called? Metallic shard in the dark caught my attention. Huh. B. Norman. This name coming from nowhere was chilling. Henry Vesper. A relative of the landlord. So is this what he's thinking, or is this just actually on the tomb? Just the way this camera angle works, it almost seems like there's something up in a tree watching me, and that's the view of me, is their view, just like the little head bob and whatnot. The statue had been moved recently. Can I take the shovel? This game seems like it'd be so good at like hiding stuff in plain sight. The statue is staring at me with white and hostile stare. So I'm looking for the arm. The arm of the statue. I assume William Vesper. No date on the grave. Is that my character's name? Do I actually know this? I really like this UI layout. I don't know why. I'm surprised. Like, this game was like $3, and it's not crazy that I hadn't heard of it. But at the same time, a bird table. But at the same time, it's like, wow, they clearly nailed it. See, I don't think there's anything else up there. I gotta go find the arm, right, and come back. So let me explore some. The arm came from a marble structure. Isn't that the arm right there? Now this is just like general game play, but I'd expect to put the statue together again. Maybe not, otherwise like, what would I interact with? I'm just waiting for the statue to move its head. For sale, the statue looks as old as the house. Bored. It was quite a drop. The darkness of the well spat a salty smell to my face. Slowly gonna work my way over to that. Can I pull it up? Hold up. Wait, hold on. Did I look down it? Or why is that? Was there some significance to that camera change? I don't think so. What is this? This unknown symbol let out a powerful aura. Jump scare in the windows? Can I look in? No? Okay, I can't go more to the right. What does it want me to do? I assume at some point he hopefully recovers from his terrible limp. I guess I need to just go up to the door, right? That should be my first inclination. I forget the term for it, but I think it's the anti-aliasing. But just the way it works, because you have such kind of like black and white lines, it almost feels like there's a grid moving just all around. I don't know if this comes across in the video, though. So, full cup of wine, or is it? It's not clear. There's still some golden liquid inside the glass. The glass was still moist, and the chair was overlooking the garden. Someone was there very recently. If that person were to come back, my wound would be the only acceptable reason for breaking in. Letter from Martha Kenton to William Vesper. Under normal circumstances, I would never try to contact you. I'm an honest woman. I have supported my husband since the blessed day of our wedding, from which 2 beautiful children were born. I have given them the best education I could, but today I cannot afford to raise them properly anymore. We are ruined. My husband's employer went bankrupt. He is traveling from town to town, trying to find a job, while I have to beg for food every single day. My 4-year-old son has had a bad cough, which is getting worse, and I fear for his life. Nowadays, we can see children die in the streets. Is this still America? I beg of you, who are rich, only a few dollars would be enough. We could work for you. We live in the shack under the best oil sign, at the entrance of the slum, by the Graham slaughterhouses. Don't hesitate to come. Martha Kenton. Did I keep that out? Oh. Is there anything over there? No. I guess I might as well knock. The landlord was out, so the key might be around here somewhere.
No one around. I was all alone, with my pain growing and some nausea starting up. Don't stop. Think quick. Think well. It was just an accident. It happens. The girl must have made it out alive. I had to make it out alive, too.
Hold on, what was that? Oh, hold on. There's something over here. So I guess now that I did that thing with the door, now I can get some more different prompts, because now I know I'm specifically looking for a key. What's... I didn't notice the stump before. When it gave me that, like, top-down shot, there's carvings in here. W plus S. I would have considered that romantic under other circumstances. No key, though. I assume it's got to be something with a statue in the arms. Just because that's the reason. It's probably dug and hidden under there. That'd be my first guess. The thing is, there totally could be a key in the shot. It's actually very hard to pick out. And that's why I think this game is going to be really good. Is little stuff like, oh yeah, it's a statue. And then it just kind of twitches slightly. But because of the effect, you know, it's not as cheesy as it would be in another game. William Vesper, no date on the beer. And that's who that lady was writing to. So I can move it now? Ooh. Clever, okay. Oh. So I assume I couldn't have interacted with that. Oh, wait, no. I did say like there's a metal glint, right? Twisted, but the dead probably kept burglars away.
I had the feeling I was about to desecrate a sanctuary. To open the door to a world I didn't belong to. But whoever lived in there, they would understand. I needed help. Anyone would understand that.
This vaguely reminds me with these camera angles of like Myst, old and damp planks, which had fallen from the front of the mansion. But it's like where like you could be running around a room the whole time, and then you finally find like a different angle, and then that's what like lets you solve some puzzle. It's like just literally, it's like, oh well, now I didn't know I could zoom in and go on this, and then look at that, at a bookcase or something. And remember, like that was like weird because you could be so familiar with an area, and then you discover something like that, like how I thought I was all over here, and then I finally got the top down. It's like, oh, there's something over there. But I believe the puzzles in this game play around the whole light and dark. That's why I think with that key, I wouldn't have been able to notice it until I actually moved the statue. Because you can't see it.
Getting somewhere safe. That's all that mattered. As the doors opened, the mansion seemed to react to my presence. There was a smell, like a cornered animal. The smell of fear. And yet, I entered the place because I had no choice. I was praying to find a phone or some help. I didn't even bother wondering what happened to prayers when they reached the wrong door.
One thing I really appreciate is just like the small little sound effects that they throw in the background, like the wind chimes, and they're really good because they come across great in the headphone, but just a little subtle. It's like a little something, so it's like white noise, but it's not quite right.